Hi, Rich here. Wanted to do a couple of things. I'm going to review some of the gear I've been using. I'll let you know how long I've been using it and what I think of it and where you can get it if possible. And I'm going to start with this one today. This is a wool blanket from Harbor Freight. Now these things are 80 by 60. You can get them for about 10 bucks. Sometimes you can get them on sale. You can get coupons. If I put this to where it's touching the ground, and I'm 6 foot tall, you can't see me. If I'm cold, I can wrap it around this way, and I can warm and cover this part tucked in. It's down to the ground. Now when I go camping in the winter, I use this. Is it super thick and heavy? No, it is not. Is it an itchy wool? Yes, it is. How long have I been using it? About 2 years I've been using them. Let me look at the tag on it. When you read what it says, it'll tell you on here, Western Safety Gray Wool Blanket, item P92525. Natural fibers, 80% wool, 20% polyester, nylon, and acrylic. Now, why is it not 100% wool? Well, 100% wool will keep you somewhat warmer and such, but there are disadvantages to it, and it doesn't hold the shape as easily, and just makes it simpler and easier to use. Now if you went from the 20 up to a 30% man-made, this would be washable. It tells you on here, do not wash it, dry clean it. You can see the wear on it. This thing has been washed. I put it in a pillowcase. I wash it ungentled, and I then take it and I set it out to dry. I hang it, whatever, and then once it's dry, it goes through regular use. Now, you pay $10 for it. I've bought about a half a dozen of these things now. I've given several away. In the winter, I'll use a couple of them, because you remember, I use my canvas hammocks, and I can pin this on the side. I've done that before too. Put a couple of safety pins, and that way, I've done that and run it along the entire length and held it towards the middle. But these things are awesome. Okay, you want a warm blanket. Wool retains 80% of its insulative value when it's wet, they say. I've used this in rain, in cold weather, and this will keep you warm. Do I recommend you go to Harbor Freight and buy a wool blanket? I absolutely recommend it. Do I recommend that you do it now when it's not winter? Yeah, because I know you can get them now. In the winter they might be harder to find. If you want to make bushcrafting projects, if you're going to cut a hole in the middle and sew it up, make a poncho, here's wool, perfect material, high insulative value, keep you warm, and the price is golden, 10 bucks or less. How can you really see this is going wrong? You can lay this on the ground and it makes a perfect thing to lay on. You have to clean it afterwards, so bear that in mind, that if you use this to lay on, you're going to have to clean. And it says dry clean only. You'll have to decide for yourself if you're willing to wash it. I have known somebody who said that they take it if it's going to rain, and they'll put it on a lawn chair out in the yard. If they're going to have a nice shower, they'll put it out there and let the rain do it, and then let it dry outdoors. Again, I put it on in a pillowcase so it doesn't get battered too badly, on gentle, and I don't run it in a dryer. I'm going to put a clickable link down below for where you can go to Harbor Freight and buy online to order them. Believe me, this is one bargain that you can't go wrong with. So we talk about bushcrafting on a buck. How about a wool blanket for a really reasonable price? Well, that would be this one right here. The Harbor Freight wool blanket. But this stuff is a great thing to have with you. And it, you roll it up and it becomes a nice bedroll. A couple of straps, hang this with your pack. Once again, the Harbor Freight wool blanket. I'm going to tell you, buy it because it's cheap, but you're going to love it because of what it is. Yeah, you can get alpaca that won't be itchy. You can do a lot of things that won't be, whatever. But if you buy this alpaca wool blanket that's not itchy, are you going to go throw it on the ground and lay on it? Are you going to wrap it around you next to a campfire that might pop cinders out and burn through it? No. But if you spend $10 for this blanket, it might, if you abuse the hell out of it, it might only last you the season, but it's $10 worth of spending for the season, isn't it? And like I said, this has been through two winters with me. And you can tell by the condition in it, this thing is going to last more than just those 2 seasons. I'm going to keep using it. This one is my first one packed, and I always check that label. You can see the wear on it. I pack it because this is the one I take. I'm field testing it. It's gone through 2 years. It'll keep going, and I will keep you posted. When this blanket fails, I will let you know that it failed. But when it keeps shining, I'm going to keep mentioning. A lot of my videos, if you watch, you'll see that I'm always talking about it, and I'll throw in my Harbor Freight wool blanket. This is the blanket. This is such a comfortable way to sleep. I've got my wool blanket. It's Thanksgiving morning. Gonna call it night. This time, the test involved wool blanket. So, do yourself the favor, go out and buy this. You won't regret it. This is Rich, Spirit of Wild Wings. I want to remind you, get up, get out, get yourself out in the woods, and I hope to see you there sometime soon. And if you find me there and it's cooler weather, I promise you'll find me with this. Bye now.